All right, and we're live Saturday weekend real estate wrap up, live with Billy and Zanthany, the better looking co-host than Glenn
I don't know about
Hicks.
better. If you want to see a really bad fake tan job, look at the color of my hand. I'm a glowing Oompa Loompa at the moment, so I don't know if I'm more attractive than Glenn at this point in time.
But stay tuned. We're going to talk about the facts, the feelings, and the figures around the grounds today on a beautiful Saturday, 5 weeks out till Christmas. All right. Thanks for joining, Zan.
I haven't done a Saturday market wrap ever.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what to expect here in our little chat today, Billy.
We take this opportunity to just do a quick wrap up of what we found around the grounds today.
Yeah.
We talk about the open home numbers, talk about our favorite listings coming up for the week, some big sales for the week, a bit of a rental and a commercial wrap where we can, and then we delve into what everyone wants to know, what Zanthany's doing on the weekend.
Well, I can already tell you exactly what I'm doing, but I'll leave that little teaser for later in the segment then.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll get to that. Open home numbers. We had a busy day. You were a part of that.
We did have a busy day. So surprisingly, our entry-level apartment numbers were lower this week than previous week. So that's quite surprising to me. On the flip side, I saw some really strong numbers come through our entry-level homes.
Yep.
So if you're wanting to get your foot in the door, that entry-level price point leading up to Christmas, we're seeing a lot of families come through, cashed up, ready to buy, not too scared of doing work either down the line.
That's
and we
cool.
had some pretty solid numbers for our Lux listings as well. So the beautiful property, 24 Ian Lane, saw some really strong numbers through there and some good interest.
So properties are all price points for today's open run. I think our cheapest or most affordable entry-level property would be circa 700,000.
Yeah, 7 at 40 Baroni Street, guiding 650.
650, yep.
650, yep. So lovely, one better, blue chip location, beach side of the main road, 2-minute walk to the beach, quiet street, lovely pocket.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
And then everything up to cliff top, award-winning homes on North Coco Headlands.
Extreme ocean views, yeah.
Yeah, I think I love to say it, but I think I took the record out for the busiest open home of the day.
Stop it. All right, how many? Let's get into some facts and figures.
Bit of a drum roll. 24 groups through.
24.
Yeah, a 2-bedroom apartment.
Insert
really
drum roll, insert fireworks, glitter gun, everything. 24. And Billy was the only agent at that particular open, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I don't call it agent. I call it name and number taker because there wasn't much conversation, unfortunately. But we did a round of callbacks, so everyone got a chance to chat to us this afternoon. 24
groups through one open home, 30 minutes. It certainly doesn't give you much time to really talk and connect with everyone.
Yeah.
What's the feedback been since then? Have any offers come through following on from the first open home, or where are we at now?
Yeah, we've got an offer. 24 groups is certainly above normal. I think anywhere between sort of 5 and 10 is a good turnout. To see 24 groups through, it often represents two things. One, that the price is in line with market. That's where the buyers see value. And the second thing, there's generally not a lot of stock on the market. People have made time to come and have a look at the open during the time. So it's certainly a good turnout. And then from there, we're back open tomorrow and we do a round of callbacks this afternoon and another one on Monday for anyone we missed.
Yeah, nice. So that's some mega numbers, and I'm sure you'll see some repeat visits following on from today's open. Those interested parties will more than likely come back tomorrow for a repeat inspection.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to see it on a Sunday again. You can bring your friends and family through, and it saves waiting till Wednesday or the Saturday after.
Yeah.
So a lot can change in a week.
I think that might be up there with some of our biggest numbers that we've had through a property.
Yeah, certainly for a 2-bedroom apartment. I think everyone had about a two odd square meters per person.
I don't know if that many people would have ever been in that apartment at the one time, to be perfectly honest with you.
It was a Christmas party.
Hence our background. We have 5 Saturdays to go until Christmas, everyone. Hasn't this year just flown by?
It's been nuts, yeah. And I think that's a good topic to loop back to at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Is it too late to buy and get in before Christmas?
Yeah, let's touch base with that a little bit later in the segment. Certainly a good segue into it.
Yeah. New listings for the week?
New listings for the week. Look, the one that I love the most is probably 24 Ian Lane. It is an absolutely spectacular home, sitting right on North Curl Headland with extreme ocean views, a fantastic house with heated pool and spa. Every single luxury that you could need in a home is certainly in this one.
Yeah, you pretty much wouldn't want to leave. It's a resort. It's a lifestyle, one heck of a lifestyle.
But let's not take away from any of the other amazing listings that we have brought on. We are continuing to bring on property after property in the lead up to Christmas, which is pretty unheard of at this time of the year, to be bringing on this amount of properties this late in the year. It certainly goes to show that it is a late spring selling season, and the fact that there are still so many active buyers out there in the market looking to buy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head there, Zan. And particularly now that stock levels have come up a little bit over the 3 or 4 months, it's making it easier to buy and sell at the same time. There are a lot of people quite reserved about selling when they weren't sure where their next step would be on the buying side. So overall, the increase in stock hasn't impacted prices negatively, but it has made things easier to transition into your next home.
Yeah,
so that's
certainly a lot of competition out there with buyers at the moment, helping to drive up some of those property prices. And with the stock levels being lower this year than they were this time last year.
Yeah. And that puts together some of our good sales for the week. Favorite for yourself?
Was probably the one that I was a part of, to be perfectly honest with you.
Tell us more.
So we have 2 actually. So one at 57 Pacific Parade.
Yep.
Got over the line yesterday, actually. Last night, 5 p.m. call-off period finished. So that's officially sold after 2 open homes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, so that went for a pretty solid price. Very entry-level apartment. Certainly scope to add so much value down the line. Sold for $780,000.
Yep.
And then we've just put 10 Warrakila Road under contract as well after the very first open home.
So that's an entry-level home in Beacon Hill. Great street. It's surprising to see you can still get into such a great suburb under sort of 1.9. That's around that, around that 1.9 mark.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting for a family.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, very entry level down the line. Add whatever works you want. And had this home been completely renovated, it would certainly be in excess of 2.5.
Yeah, wow. So that's what else is selling on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So that's I think an exciting time for a very lucky couple.
Yeah, young family, beautiful street, tightly held pocket of Beacon Hill as well, with a lovely valley view.
Yeah, great.
What about your favourite sales, Billy?
Well, I've got to get mention one that was put together pre-market.
Yeah.
$0 marketing.
It didn't even make it to the market, did it?
It didn't. No, we actually I think broke a record for the quickest turnaround time there. But the vendor was confident when the offer came in. It was a strong offer and worked to get them into their next home as well. We actually managed to sneak a buyer through once we got the contract came in. Before we managed to even get photos done. So that was on a Saturday and exchanged by Monday. Will be sold there this time.
So it didn't even make it onto the Novak website.
Even by Novak standards, that's
No,
quick.
it was an absolutely huge turnaround. Didn't even have an updated Novakified floor plan available to anyone. It was literally just an instance of taking a buyer from an open home that had already gone on contract, referring them on to another one to say, hey, look, this one is under contract, but I've got something else that I know you will love.
And they did. They came through the first open. They made an offer, a really strong offer, so they didn't have to compete with going out to market. And the owner, crunched their numbers, and they had a chat with the family, and it worked for them. So, yeah, overall, very happy clients there.
Congratulations! That's such a good result. And I think it's a reflection of your really strong customer service skills as well.
Oh, thanks, Sam. But this is a great segment as we wrap into almost the final part of the segment of the show this today. Can you still buy a property and get in before Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. There certainly is a lot of property out there. You can get your finances over the line. Depending on what solicitor you're working with as well, you can certainly have any amendments come through this side of the year.
Yep.
Ready to settle this side of the year or early next.
Yeah, 100%. You can work with a 4-week settlement. You also don't forget, guys, you can actually work with a fixed date settlement as well.
Yes.
So If you really want to be settled before Christmas or New Year, look at your calendar, and as quick as the dates, as quick as the banks can process the funds, if there's a finance element involved, or both parties can work with each other, that's kind of your deadline to get in.
Yeah, it's not too late. Basically, it is certainly a strong market at the moment. Like we touched on earlier in the segment, lots of buyers about, lots of really well-priced properties as well for this kind of market that we're in. And there's certainly a lot of properties that you can add value to down the line. Yeah,
so don't hold back. And if you need any help, reach out to anyone in the team. We're more than happy to help and coach you through that buying process.
Yeah. 5 Saturdays to go until Christmas.
Woo!
What is this?
And then you'll be looking like Santa's grotto, like our setup, sitting cozy with definitely no fire on because it'll probably be too hot anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And we've put our Christmas decorations up here in the office as well. So if you're walking past DY, pop in for a coffee, pop in for a property chat. We're always available to help and go through any of your requirements.
100%. Anything else we've got to add?
What are we doing tonight?
What is Zanthany on to tonight?
Can I be brutally honest? Is that allowed?
Yes, it's allowed.
Well, look at the weather. It's sunny. The days are longer. Everyone's in a really good spirit at the moment. I feel like it would be rude not to have a few too many glasses of champagne and just kind of forget my name.
A few bubbles to celebrate. A good wrap up on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be taking it a little bit easier. I've been trying to behave myself lately and not make a minor flu, minor cold into a worse cold. Not that I'm sick at the moment. But
yeah, thanks for telling this to me now as I'm seated so close to you. Get your germs away from me.
But I certainly don't want to, push the boundaries, as my mother would say.
Oh gosh, push that envelope, Billy.
Push the envelope.
Yeah.
So I think as far as community announcements goes, there's actually the Eastern Suburbs Vaucluse Car Club meeting and greeting tomorrow.
I couldn't think of anything worse, but if that's your cup of tea, go for it. Have the best time. I'm sure you'll see a lot of prestigious cars, luxury cars available.
A few real estate agents maybe as well.
What a great way to spend your Sunday.
Overall, I think that's a bit of a wrap on the weekend. If you need any help real estate wise, reach out. We've got a few Sunday open homes tomorrow as well.
Yes, please check them out. What do we have lined up tomorrow, Billy, in the way of open homes?
We've got an entry level house in North Manly, 33 Wattle Road. I'm opening that in the morning at 10 a.m. Then on to 11 at 14 Fairway Close, a big 2-bedroom apartment. Badan's got a really nice top floor beachside pad in Narrabeen on Clark Street.
Yeah, that's a stunner. Check that out.
Really good property, and I think Glenn's got a couple as well. So a lot going on. The team's out and about tomorrow.
Yeah, we never sleep 24/7.
Can we sign off with that?
Let's do it.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye.